I wouldn't call you a cunt to your face, but I'll proclaim it to the heavens. It's like over and over again. Like, all right, this is where we at.
That is the greatest. I want to meet that man.
Yo, I don't know if you do, but let's actually start this.
I want to meet him.
Second time in a row I missed the button.
That's sad.
It is very sad.
It was the one button on the end.
I just hit the edge of the keyboard. Anyways, what up? Welcome back.
You might need glasses.
This is the good Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning. I don't know who else wore threes, but yeah, this is episode 33 if you ain't know. If you don't know sports. Episode 33. I was about to say something. I forgot. Oh. I'm going to change my name. My new name is International Reem.
I can let you get that off because you've been international.
Of course. What you think? I'm Mr. Captastic over here? Never. Anyways, welcome back to another episode of 10 Seconds Reviews. I am your illustrious host, International Reem. Here with my partner in crime. Sweatsuit Reek.
I was going to say, if we're changing names, then let me think about it.
What? Nah, because I was trying, it just...
Oh,
what?
you were just feeling it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, Sweatsuit Reek. That's
like
what
I
they
said,
call me.
10 second reviews where we pick an album, listen to the first 10 seconds of each track and give it a rating. Green, blue, white, or red in that order. And they get points, 3, 2, 1, or 0 in that order. If you get 3 reds or 3 zeros in a row, that's a black. And your review or the review is over. And then we'll talk about some other random
Done.
shit. Yeah.
Cap.
Seems that our last couple ratings have been cause for controversy. So I think at some point we're going to have to just go over the full gamut of albums that we ranked because, for example, the Busta got a 2.1.
Busta.
Which we upgraded to a 2.2. But like Conway and Reason got 2.6 and 2.7. It wasn't better than those. You know, people feeling some kind of way. Oh, you guys are crazy. Like,
See, the thing that people are forgetting is a point that it's funny. The one thing that you emphasize the most is the thing that people usually forget. It's like
what that is.
If the album's too long, it risks getting a lower score.
Risk getting watered down.
Exactly. If you keep it concise, you'll probably get. Like Busta had like 11 greens.
Yo, he did. Had some joints.
So had he just taken off the extra
other half
30 songs that he was like
half
I ain't dropped something in 8 years, so I got to give him 80 tracks. Like no, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that.
Yeah.
So if he cut it down to 11, he would have got a 3.
Yeah. So I do think that we also I think we started calculating the points way before we actually started putting them on the covers. So it will be valuable to go back and do a couple of those 10 slide carousels with just albums, like put the episode number, all that stuff. Because
let the folks know.
Yeah, I mean, but like most things, if there's a high volume of anything, there's going to be a lot in the middle, and there's going to be a few outliers that are good and a few outliers that are just absolutely garbage. And thankfully, we haven't experienced a lot of garbage. So,
yeah,
shout out to that. Well, we've shown this man a lot of love.
Lots. So much love. I feel like at this point, we should get a shout out soon enough.
We should get a shout out. Y'all might even call us stands, but I know Reek and I are two folks that definitely respect the grind. I'm all about output, and this man has dropped 5 projects in the year 2020.
You're all about output. I'm all about progress, and those are 2 things this man is all about.
Yep, and I'm looking forward to what he does in 2021. So to round it out, we are going to do Cruise USA, which is Larry June and Cardo, who is a producer. It actually came out May 7th.
Cardo
it's 8 tracks, 24 minutes, 49 seconds. It was the first of the 5 this year. And we're doing it last. But, last but not least, actually my man Ra, shout out to Ra in the whole 360. He said that he actually hadn't listened to any of the other Larry June joints because he's still bumping this.
I was trying to tell you, this joint is different.
I feel you.
When I say it's different, I mean this feels like his most concise.
Okay.
In a sense, to me.
I mean, because
that's funny. I'm like a Larry June connoisseur at this point.
Orange Season Deluxe was fire.
Yes, it was.
So if this is better than that, I'm excited. I'm excited. Yeah. So we are About to. Okay. The sound effects. Let me. One more. Nah, we gotta turn the sound effects up. Sorry.
Yeah. Man down. Where you from? Bye.
Yo.
I ain't want to say the N word.
What are you? Well, I just want to know
Even
what
though
you
I
want
say it
right
a lot.
now. We
I don't
do.
know.
We do curse a lot, and I go back and forth. Like, do I need to stop cursing on the show?
It's
And then I'd be like, well, nigga, shit.
yeah. Let's say it's all about the context of the conversation. It's like if we were getting deep and it was like, yeah, motherfuckers always want to motherfucking do the motherfucking thing, then it's like I can't trust nothing that you say.
Tariq.
So we just making jokes. Goddamn.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Lightweight.
Yeah. That was the.
All right.
That wasn't the 22. That was the 11. Lord, pick it up from Walmart.
Oh, that's why I felt like
For
thick
the
paper.
60
It's two sheets.
You know, Walmart is putting Arsenal back into their inventory. I was reading about this on CNN.
What do you mean? Because when you say Arsenal, the first thing I think of is the battle rapper, and I know that's not what you're talking about. But that was a really funny image.
Yes, they're just selling arses.
Walmart got Arsenal inventory. Open the fridge. Hey, what up? I'm good.
Just a whole bunch of little short, chubby arses that look like Chucky.
Nah,
except black.
Just one, and he's somehow in every store at the same time.
What up, young? It's ours.
Watch out!
What you need me to do?
I just need eggs. Pass me the orange juice, please.
It's like, can you pass me orange juice? I don't do none of that shit. What you need me to do? He just keeps asking you, what do you need him to do? But I'm not going to do anything for you.
Right.
That makes sense. But no, Arsenal as in weaponry.
Yeah.
That's coming back to Walmart.
Which one? In DC?
I think in general.
They've been at. When did they take it out? Because I know in.
They removed them like in the last 6 years or so.
Oh, okay.
Because of recent events of all the things. So they were like,
All
I
the
think they at
things.
least took out like the real guns.
Oh yeah,
So you can
because
still
I know
go
one
get,
of my
like, an
friends
airsoft
moved down
and some
here
shit.
like 2010ish, and he went to Walmart and just bought a shotgun like for fun. What do you need that for? Like, you scared, fam? And he got personally offended when I asked him if he was shook. And it was like,
Yeah, and look at us now. Hey, what model is that?
right.
And you said with the kickback is like what? Okay. No, for real.
I can't get the compensator like Call of Duty. Oh, that's illegal. Oh, all right.
Shit.
Let me call Pookie.
It's only illegal if they know.
Rules are for the people who have to follow them.
Rules are for the people that be checking in.
Whatever that means. All right. We
On
gonna
the grid.
track one.
Off the grid. What is a rule? Yeah, let's get into track one. We should do an album one day. It's like, let's start at track 7 and work our way back and
Right.
go back to 11 or something. Just something stupid.
We
But
could do
yeah.
that. We could do that. Oh, the other thing I thought of was putting the scores in the captions for social. Like, not even the names of the tracks. We could do the names of the tracks, but just at least whatever the track numbers are and the scores they got.
I like
So
that.
people are like, oh, it's 2-1 is trash. It's like, hold on.
Relax.
You can see all 11 of these greens and the mad blues. And then the couple whites and the red that messed everything up.
It's like simple.
Bees like that sometimes. All
It's
right.
like that at most times.
Green Juice in Dallas intro.
Hey. For everybody playing this shit, you know what I'm saying? I want everybody to stay healthy, you know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself, you know what I mean? Get money, you know what I'm saying? Don't
There's a green off when you got the engine like that, and that's clean.
Oh, nah. I gave him a round of applause because he said, hey, if you listen to this, I want everybody to stay healthy. I respect that.
Oh yeah, off top.
I appreciate that.
And then let the AMG start up.
Yeah. Is that what that was?
That was the AMG, baby.
All right, bet.
I think it was either.
I
I don't know.
I like an AMG.
I love an AMG.
He did say
Haven't
all
I-
his joints are push to start, though, so they're not fully stocked, but I feel you.
He did say that.
Yeah, on the
That-
last album that we listened to. On
What was the last joint
Cooks
we
and
listened-
Orange Juice,
Oh,
the most
okay.
recent one.
Or
Or it might, actually, no, you know what? It might have been on the track, Third Girl, that he said that. It was.
did
it was,
he say it? Or
Yeah,
did
it had to
G
be. It was,
Easy say
nah,
it?
it was him. Because you know me, he said it, and I was like, Tariq was wrong.
I find that very hard to believe that you can make a Grand National push to start, or that
Why?
you would. Not that you can, but
Oh.
that you would. Like that just seems so stupid.
Does it?
Yes,
Why?
because it's like the only Buick that exists that's worth like $100,000. Why would
I
you?
mean, so what value is the key?
Why take the value away from it? Because it's only going to keep going up.
That takes value away, having the push to start?
Yeah.
Why?
Electronic stuff electronics. That's why Bugatti doesn't have electronic screens in their car. because at some point it's going to be outdated. Like at some point the technology is going to be past that. So the fact that Bugatti still uses clocks and analogs and shit like that, it's
that's
never gonna not
elegance. But I'm pretty
exactly.
sure
but like
Bugattis have push starts too, don't they? It's just a button.
No, Bugattis don't have push starts. They're keys. Look it up. That's why they have the speed key. Look it up. Look it up. I'm gonna let you look it up.
I mean, I'm gonna look it up, but damn. Anyway,
Bugatti's got keys. And because that's the thing people be making fun of Bugattis for. It's like I paid $3.1 million for this and I got a Volkswagen key.
Oh,
It's because when you add all that shit in, the value goes down over time because you have to constantly update it for it to be relevant.
But you don't gotta update a button, dog.
You don't, but when Tesla's push to start is a card, and like that's like the new level. It's like, oh, you got an app on the phone. So at some point, push to starts are gonna be like, nigga, fuck the push to start. My car is already on.
Yeah, mine can do that too.
No, I mean, but you can press a button on the key to cut it on.
No,
I'm saying
turn it off my phone.
App.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I mean, okay.
So the push. That's what I'm saying is the push to start is even starting to slowly become obsolete.
Kinda.
That's what my point is.
I don't have to look this up right now. I mean, I hear what you're saying. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
That's what I saw that about Bugatti is that's why they don't have the electric screen like the touch screen. Cause
yeah, I believe that.
I believe
that
holds the.
Plus, I mean,
value
they only make 11
elegant.
cars, so they have to last forever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so that's one of the aspects of it. It's like
I can see that.
Something so simple but so worthwhile in the long run.
Can I make I got something to say. It just came to me. I was thinking about this earlier. I almost made a
talk your shit
Instagram story about this. Just the value of being polite. It can get you a lot of things. Matter of fact, well, I'll grab it in a second. No, I'm not. I'm gonna grab it right now. Hold on.
Bro, I am good with everybody's aunt. Just let that sit. I am good with everybody's aunt. Oh, you got some Dunkin' Donuts for the free 99?
Yep. So what happened was I'm in the Dunkin'. You know, I had to go ship some shirts.
Yeah.
And it was a nice little sunny day. I was in the mood for my egg and cheese on the everything bagel.
Yeah.
So came out, strolled down the street, chilling, ordered my sandwich, and hash browns. Took a little longer than it should have. And I ain't say nothing. I was just sitting there, but they could see my eyes like I was agitated, but I ain't say nothing. And they kept popping out. They're like, oh, and they went and grabbed with it real quick. So I'm like, all right, bet, thanks, no issue. But when I was waiting at first, this lady came in. She's like, oh, I bought this earlier. Y'all burnt the bacon. It's like, oh no, it's burnt. And she was on the phone. And I guess they asked if she was gonna get a second one. She's like, no, they already burnt it once. I'm not gonna take no second chance on that. I'd be a fool if they burnt it again. And I'm just like, yeah, it's fucking bacon, but whatever. So she does whatever. I don't know if she got a refund. I tuned out. She bounced. I get my food. The hash browns gotta go first. Yeah. And it was hot as shit. So when they stuck them over my mouth, and I was like, but whatever. I get 3 minutes down the road, and I open up the wrapper, cream cheese. So of course I cursed mad loud. I was like, whatever. And I turned around and walked back. I go in there. I was like, hey, and I had the receipt out. Like I thought they were gonna try to. They didn't even ask to look at the receipt. I was like, nah, I ordered an egg and cheese. And they were like, what? I said, egg and cheese. Egg and cheese? Yeah. So, okay. So they took it, went to their thing. Lady pops out. She grabs it, and she goes to get donuts. I'm like, I didn't order donuts. And then she looks at me, puts 2 joints in there, and goes, and I was like, oh, yeah, appreciate it. And I was out. The 2 free donuts. Just off the strength of like, hey, I ordered egg and cheese, and it's the cream cheese. Like, no, I was no animosity or nothing. I was just like, I just want what I want.
Real recognize real, man. I hate people that go in restaurants and call it spectacles. Like,
yeah, that's.
Who are you?
Or people that
make
love
your
sending
own
food
then.
back. Like you don't understand when you send the food back.
That's disrespectful.
Not just that, but you don't know what they're doing back there too.
Oh yeah.
So if you're too extra with it, then they just toss it in there.
She put a ketchup package in there.
That was already in there. Oh. That's what I'm saying. It was off the low, just like bop bop. Here you go.
Okay, so she just had to grab 2 quickies.
Yeah,
I feel it. But shout out to her. Shout out to her if she's tuned in randomly.
Yeah, that would be
hilarious. Who knows? Maybe what if that's why she gave them to you? She's a fan on the low. And she's like, oh shit, is that Reem? Let me hit him with these 2 donuts real quick.
Mr. International, you don't even know if I like donuts, okay?
Now, if you walk in there talking about, hey, I'm Mr. International, I'm kicking you out of my establishment.
Why?
No. I don't care who you are. You can be Bishop Don Juan. You're not coming in my store talking about I'm Mr. International. No.
Hater.
Your name is Bishop Don Juan.
Hater.
You can't give yourself the nickname and then I gotta use it all the time.
Why?
Cause you gave yourself that nickname.
Like a pimp named Slickback.
Yeah, I didn't agree that I would call you that. You don't have to respond to me, but
I mean, I guess, but why? Okay.
look, I'm ultimate petty.
But here,
Actually, no, I'm not.
You're
ultimate petty.
This begs the question. No, I'm not. It begs. I can get there though. This begs the question though.
Mm-hmm.
Why is the name that I give myself of lower value than the name someone else gave me?
I'm specifically so this all started out being specific to Mr. International.
Right.
You.
But if I choose to name myself that,
It's because it's you.
okay. Like
I
I
was
said,
specifically
hate.
talking about you.
It's just hate,
This
that's
is
all.
You, look, you've been calling me a hater for the last 6 episodes. I don't know why you thought it was different today. It's like maybe it's not hate. Maybe he has a point. No, it's still hate. Don't sweat the technique.
all right.
But yeah, track 1 is definitely green. Everyone out there, stay healthy. Drink your vitamin. Eat your vitamins. Drink some orange juice. Ride around the AMG a little bit. Beautiful.
Well said. All right.
Let's get to
Track 2.
track 2. Highway 5 Chronicles.
Trying to get this motherfucking bag, man. You niggas don't even know the half of this shit. For real. Ay. I done took a lot of L's, I done lost good.
Start the track off with I done took a lot of L's. To the classic, like the funk. That was funky.
It was.
It was pretty funky. Doom, 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 doom. It was like, it sounded like racing music from like, not racing music. It sounded like music that
From Test Drive in 1985.
Yeah, I was about to say, it sounds like music from like Test Drive or some classic car game or Shaft being stealthy. To me. Doom,
I hear
doom,
that.
Doom, doom. I see Shaft peeking around the corner. Doom, 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 doom. And you know, every step he takes is on beat. Doom, 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 doom. And then as soon as it drops,
Even the quick
dancing.
joints.
Oh yeah. Doom, 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 doom. And then as soon as it drops, he turns it to a music video for Eddie Murphy. But I like it. I like where it's going. I like the message. Try and get this motherfucker.
It's all right to me. I'll go. I'll give it a light blue. I don't hate it.
I don't think you could hate that. You don't have to love it, but I don't think you could hate it. Here we go. Track 3. Meet Me in Frisco featuring Black C.
How you doing, baby? You looking real beautiful today. That's good. Tap in. Just pull up on me. It ain't really.
Yeah. That's the. I wonder if C stands for Crip.
Maybe.
Black Crip.
Maybe. Black cuz.
Black Cuz. What up, Black Cuz?
That's a green.
Yeah. I was gonna say anything to make you start Crip walking and you ain't even a Crip. That's a green. That has
Is that what that is automatically when you get your elbows up like
as
this?
soon as your elbows go up, you're in gang world. That's a gang thing. That's part of gang culture that's like popularized. Niggas that be dancing like that.
You ever see the video of the homeboy at the gas station, Crip walking to I Want It That Way?
Yes.
Fire.
Tell me why.
Fire.
Have you seen the video of like the old Armenian or like Pakistani man that's like Crip walking outside? He's like a semi-chubby, like white dude, and he's like up top he's stiff, but down low the footwork is stupid.
He's like Crip walking for real?
Yeah, throwing the hands, the pounds, it's hilarious. His hands, he got like short, stubby little. He might be Italian.
Got them T-Rex arms?
Yes. And he's like,
this
he's like
my
banging him,
homeboy.
blocking him, and I'm like, okay.
In high school, Chili dated this girl because you know we give all the girls nicknames. Her name was T-Rex.
Tiana Rex.
No, just T-Rex.
Oh.
Ah.
Why she had them little
Those were similar
little
times.
paddles.
She just had short arms. They were just mad short, uncharacteristically short.
That's funny.
But they were long enough that unless you're very detail oriented, you wouldn't really notice.
Yeah, I was about to say. See, the thing
It's
about
like-
girls, you don't really notice shit unless it's like large.
Yeah, so like I noticed, but he had it, and so the first time I said it to him, he busted out laughing, and ever since then, he couldn't unsee it.
I'm guessing that relationship didn't last too much longer after that.
Actually, you know what's funny? You bring that up. Tell me if this is true about your friends, because for my friends, most of the time, I'll say 99% of the time, if a girl gets introduced in conversation with a nickname, it's designed not to last. Whereas if the girl comes up in conversation and somebody uses their actual name, it's like, oh, okay, he likes her. You feel what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. In my friend, not really. 'Cause a lot of my friends are like niggas. So when it comes to girls with them, it's like fucks with it. Like they be thinking they be fucking with people. My friends be thinking they fuck with you, and then like week 2 comes, and it's like, I'm the only one of my friends I think that honestly like really be fucking with people for a long time. Like,
Yeah, but
I
do they
genuinely like them?
Yeah, but and they still get nicknames?
We're not like the nickname bunch.
I don't know that we are either, but I think at one point he was talking to so many girls, I couldn't remember their actual names. But then if they had a nickname, it brought it all right back. Because there's like one that was like 6 feet tall, she was a tree, and just all kinds of stuff.
Just
but
called it tree.
yeah, like no, actually no, it was the tree.
Yeah,
There was the tree.
That's racist.
Why?
Cause why you discriminate against trees?
Oh, shut up. Who else?
I think that for my friends, it's like, I don't know. If you get spoken of, then I guess it's like, okay, he's bringing light to you. That's what it is for my friends. We're not in that echelon yet where it's like niggas just talk about everything yet.
Oh.
So it's like if you just kind of like the light work, then you probably
you don't even get
come
brought
up
up?
in conversation.
Oh, okay.
Unless like you probably did some shit that pissed, like some funny shit that's like a funny story, but it like pissed them off.
Oh.
Yeah, it's we're still young, still got a young batch of friends.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we was heavy in the name game then.
Oh,
I remember one.
I got
my
one.
favorite
I didn't mean to cut you off.
was
Sorry.
hippopotamus.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah, she was mad cute. I mean, he liked her because she had a big butt.
I like
So that was her name.
butts, and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. I was about to say one of my friends. He calls all girls that he doesn't take serious beans. Because I was talking to this bean. So I guess there you go. Yeah, bean. That's what. If you to work, the niggas be like, yeah, my bean. I was talking to this bean.
Oh, see me. I be going too many details. I would start having to differentiate.
He's
'cause
like, oh,
is
is he
that
a pinto bean?
right? Is that
She
pinto?
A black bean?
Is that black bean?
She
Yup,
a
you're
cooked
right.
Bean?
Is that kidney? Is that navy?
You see her, it's like, nigga, that's soy.
Edamame.
You better take that back to the store. Yeah. But no, yeah, I would say that beans
Oh shit, that's hilarious.
or joints. Beans or joints.
Yeah.
If you use a real name, then it's like, okay.
That's what I'm saying. If the
Yeah.
real real name comes up, you know there's something going on.
Or there's a level of seriousness to it.
Yeah.
There's always something going
Right.
on.
Yeah. But yeah, level
But
of
yeah,
seriousness is a better way
level
to
of
put it.
seriousness is when the real name is used. But even then, I have some friends that still use real names, but
Don't be
they
careful.
be making the girls think they take them serious.
Oh,
That they're of that ilk.
yeah.
And they be acting as if they take them serious. But it's like, nigga, you don't have to act around us. We know you. Stop lying to
We
us
know
and
you.
everyone around.
We know you.
Exactly. It'd be hilarious.
You don't have to lie here.
Be yourself.
Right.
Express yourself. I'm expressing with my full capability.
Right.
And just like I said last time, you ended up in correctional facility.
All right. Track 4, Rolex Truffles.
Rolex Truffles.
So, you know, I was sipping this magnesium water with the bitch, you know what I'm saying? You know, niggas hit me. I'm thankful. Rolex Truffles. Numbers.
Yo, what is magnesium water?
Rich shit, I would assume. Maybe we not in that tax bracket yet.
We not in that echelon
I was sipping magnesium water with the bitch, right?
with the bean.
And I started thinking to myself, I'm thankful. Like, what? Yes.
Well, I type in magnesium and the first thing that comes up is magnesium Bugatti. Old joint.
Different.
Let's go magnesium water.
Probably $16 million.
Probably. Let's see. Oh.
How much is it?
I don't know. You can
$80
get a
per
pack
bottle?
for $20, $30. I'm just trying to figure out what it is.
The ingredients that throw your pHs off.
Magnesium plays many crucial roles in the body, such as supporting muscle and nerve function and energy production. Low magnesium levels don't cause symptoms in the short term. However, chronically low levels can increase the risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and osteoporosis. So my man's really out here trying to stay healthy with the magnesium in the water.
He's healthy with the shit.
I might have to
organic everything.
I might have to get on that level.
Yeah. Let me put magnesium water in my notes so I can start searching it. Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to drink some magnesium water.
All right. What are you giving that? I went off a tangent off that. I don't even know what it sounds like. I don't remember. I'll let you rate it. You gonna give it
the
a green?
sample was lovely. Run it back so you can hear the sample.
All right.
So, you know, I was
And
sipping
you
this
gotta
magnesium
wait for
water
the
with
808
bitch,
to
you know
come in
what I'm
because it
I
comes
heard
in like at
You know,
the 10.
niggas hit me.
Then we cheating though.
It comes in at the
Rolex
10.
Truffles.
I heard it.
Numbers. In order.
Yeah, I'm going green. You want to go green, but you want to find a reason.
No,
not
I
to.
don't actually. I'm trying to find a reason to go green.
But
Listen, yo, Orange Season Deluxe set the bar really, really high.
it did. But this joint also made you Google a whole different form of water
Still
to better your life.
It's still blue. It's blue. It's blue for me.
We need to add turquoise
No, it's too many
as an
colors.
in between that
too
counts for
many
2.5 points.
Watch, he's still gonna end up with like a 2.9. I'm just kidding. He's already past that point.
Organic
Orange Juice with Dom,
orange juice with Dom.
featuring Dom Kennedy.
Yep. You got your doppelgangers together.
It's Dom and Discount Dom.
Dom A and Dom B.
Oh goodness, that's hilarious.
And Dom 1A.
What is Orange Juice a euphemism for?
Nothing.
Nah.
No. Literally nothing. I have watched him do every interview that he did an interview with No Jumper because he used to really be like nigga to put in the work. And No Jumper is Adam 22. He's the type that will ask you those questions, but he's like, if you say nah, I can't talk about that, he automatically, all right, bet. Let's get into the music then. Like he's a good dude. The thing with the tattoos.
I know
shit.
who Adam 22 is.
So he's asking him. He's like,
Dame
what
told
the
us not to
fuck?
listen to him.
He told us not to listen to Adam 22. Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah. Dame don't really like anybody except like the 4 black people.
He be right, but he's just too aggressive with it sometimes.
Yeah, he is right.
Because in that interview he was, what did he say? He was trying to tell Dame how he should feel about being like black in America.
Yeah.
And like I've gone through that with a couple of my friends, and I'm just like, are we really having this exchange right now?
Crazy. No,
But yeah, you were saying
it was an interesting conversation. But yeah, he was like, yo, what the fuck is with the oranges? Like literally asked him. He's like, I just want people to drink orange juice, man. Be healthy. Like he was like his explanation was literally like, niggas out here telling you to drink alcohol, drink all this shit. I'm gonna tell you drink some water, drink some orange juice. Like,
okay,
trying to keep it peaceful.
Not regular water, magnesium water.
Like he's really about health.
That's dope.
Like, he's really about making your money, smoking good weed, fucking with good bad bitches, and being healthy.
Word.
And driving very nice cars.
Right. Word.
Very, very organic vehicles. And
Okay.
chilling with the
Well,
sun.
Then we
always with the sun.
definitely agree on that because I love orange juice.
Orange
Especially
juice is
the
my favorite
fresh
juice.
Squeeze. The
It's
fresh
my,
squeeze.
It's my favorite fruit juice.
That
Orange
joint
juice.
that's like $18 from Whole Foods for the little 8-ounce container. Fucking delicious.
No, orange juice is different. He had his own orange juice, like in
I
Whole Foods.
I
I think
believe
I
you.
told you that.
Yeah, you told me the other day.
Yeah,
I'll buy it. I'll
That's
sample
funny.
it one time.
I said notes,
Ultra
and then
premium.
I didn't pull up my notes, but then I hit the lock button, and for some reason, podcast notes popped up.
Hey,
The universe.
Siri's listening.
No, the universe.
Unless is it?
No, my Siri is off. I didn't turn it on.
Oh, that's
It was
probably
literally just
because
it
you always
says
pull it up
Siri's.
at this time.
And yeah,
It could be that. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Anyways, orange juice with Dom.
Cardo, what's happening?
Shoot through your Cardo. Shout out to Cardo.
My name's Johnny.
She wanna get my name tatted.
She want to get my name
I
tagged.
wanted the drums to drop.
The drums. So close.
So close.
Yes. But how do you feel?
The strings are fire. I just wanted the drums to drop.
So yeah, it was very orchestral.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I had it. It was coming.
I know.
Thanks
It's
for
like
thanks for
watching a
letting me-
baby trying to
thanks.
lift his foot and be like, got it.
That'd be like when I be at work and sometimes we have little puzzles for the kids, and there's this one kid that's really good at puzzles for his age.
Yeah.
But he's extremely young to be putting together puzzles, and you see him trying to do it, and it's like he's right there, and you want to just like move it, but it's like you gotta let him get it.
Yeah.
Sometimes he'd be giving up because he'd be like, I can't do it. Fuck it. Give me the next puzzle. And I'd be like, no. Boom, boom, boom. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, that's like butterflies in a cocoon. If you try to help them out, they won't be able to fly. It's like
That makes sense.
Part of the struggle is them getting their muscles right so they can actually live,
It's like
Same thing
birds
with,
leaving the nest.
or breaking out of their shell. If you don't let the chick break out of the shell on its own, it won't survive.
Makes sense. It's
Yeah.
like the first test of life. If it can't get out of
Literally.
the cell, then it's not supposed to survive.
It makes you wonder what it's supposed to be for humans.
At one point I thought it was the cry, like when you're born, like if you cry, then it's like, all right. But if you have to assist you with the cry, then you probably got issues. But now that I learned that it's just like fluids. Like you just have fluids in your mouth.
Oh, well, maybe. Oh, yeah, maybe that is what it is.
Yeah, because it used to be the doctor got smack you on the ass to cry, but then it was like, no, he might just like have some shit in his throat because he was just swimming around for 9 months,
Right.
or she.
That's crazy, right? Like you don't even breathe air until you.
Start fucking breathing air?
Yeah, but
And
you're
then it's
still
like-
alive that whole time before that, but if you try to breathe something other than air after that, then it's just bad.
The human body is an amazing thing.
Amazing.
The way this shit works together and then doesn't work together at the same time is like,
You know they found like a new organ recently?
really?
Yep. It's basically all of your internal organs are inside this big bag, and they thought it was just some like layer of skin, but it's its own organ.
Oh, so we have one organ that hones our other organs.
Yeah, it contains all the other ones.
So we have like a kangaroo organ. And all our other organs are just in the kangaroo pouch.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's interesting.
Yeah, kind of wild.
That is wild.
Oh, and did you know that your intestines have the same amount of neurons as a cat's brain?
That sounds about right.
Yeah, that's why people
Cats
like,
are
I have a
stupid.
gut feeling or like a trust your gut. There's a brain in there.
That also makes sense
Yeah.
as well because cats, that's why they're so arrogant, because they do what they think, and then what it is, they'll adjust after. Like a cat, if you pet it and it's not ready, even though it'll know that only you and it are in the house, it'll turn around and fuck you up. Then it's like, oh, you just petted me. Go ahead, go back to it.
What
And
kind
it's
of
like,
cat
you
got?
just attacked me. And it's like, I thought you were killing me.
What
Like,
kind of cat you got?
no, the only type of cats that I've known that
Oh,
I've
that's
ever seen,
interesting.
they're assholes.
You know part of that's because they're actually technically still wild animals. They're not actually domesticated, really, which is why when people have outside cats, they go and just kill stuff.
I'm aware.
Whereas, like-
Inside cats too.
Right.
I know people that have inside cats. They'll be like, oh yeah, he just leaves sometimes and he'll come back. And it's like, the fuck
Yeah,
type
just
of
prowling-
relationship is this?
Prowling the neighborhood, killing things.
You have a troubled youth as a cat.
Who knows? All right. What do we give this? We didn't give it some. Oh, the strings is fire. Yeah, we'll give it a green off the strings.
Mm.
Cardo got strings.
That was 5, right? Yep.
Organic
five.
tokens.
Organic tokens.
Track 6.
And bitch, everything I do 100 done, you know what I mean? Shh. Hey, I snuck that photo, motherfucking spaceship, you know what I mean? Drinking the motherfucking green juice, you know what I mean? Regular shit. Numbers.
Drinking that motherfucking green juice. Regular shit. Is green juice regular shit? It should be.
To him, it was a health flex.
Everything is a health flex. That's the crazy thing. He'll flex the whip and then he'll be like, but at the same time, I'm out here eating these organic cashews.
Yeah. It's actually they're good for your teeth. Cashews help whiten your teeth.
The more you know.
I think I'm understanding the concept, but it's not really my bag. So I mean, yeah, I'll give it a blue.
What do you mean the concept? Oh, you mean the song?
Well, no, the whole album is Cruise USA, so it's probably like the sound is probably it takes from the game, and that's what I'm imagining right now, because like we said it sounds like video games, and it's called Cruise USA, where the game was Cruising USA, but so that could be the reason why it sounds like old Sega Genesis background music, which I love Sega, by the way, but like it just. Maybe if I heard it before, that's a lie. It just, I don't know. Everything's not for everybody. But I give it a blue.
Hey. Yeah.
'Cause like I said, I don't hate any of them. But I don't like love them either. I want to check them out, but I don't like love them.
It's ups and downs in anything. Keep going, my nigga. It's better than. Yeah, I damn near had to sacrifice everything. Keep going, my nigga. It's better than.
Yo,
It's ups and.
it's my fault. If
Yeah.
I like that one. Yeah, that needs Freddie on it.
Young Fred Gibbs.
Yeah,
Frederick.
yeah, he would murder that.
I could see it.
And by murder, I mean perform excellently with his written word.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I could definitely see it. Him and Freddie Gibbs probably need to do some music together.
Let's make it happen.
Because Freddie will bring in the actual bars. He'll bring in like the healthy, smooth P shit.
Yeah, but Freddie be on that too, though.
No, Freddie do, but Freddie can act like he'll bar you to death too.
Yeah.
Larry got the P lines.
Yeah, you're right.
Like his bars are lines.
I mean, Freddie Gibbs did have that whole R&B cover though.
He did.
It was fly.
And 4 Things is crazy. That first of all, the video concept was dope. The song was dope. Hit Boy is.
I was thinking we should have a set like that.
that'll be interesting. Just have some fake cameras flashing at the end. It's like,
yeah.
So what do you think about
have
today's
the championship
podcast?
trophies?
To be honest, bro, I don't
every
even
episode.
know. Yeah, that was the funniest part about it. He's like, to be honest, I don't know how this shit worked because neither of us passed the fucking ball.
Right. They definitely just made that up on the fly.
I mean, did you see the stat lines at the bottom? It was like 50 points, 0 assists, 14 rebounds.
Yeah.
Like they both scored 50.
Yeah, I did peep that.
And I was like, so that means the score was like 100 to 98.
Something.
And the teammates was like, yeah, these motherfuckers cold, man.
Cold.
I'm cool with it. But yeah, track 7, Green.
Organic Love is the name of that track. I didn't say it before.
It's one of them joints where even if you don't like the song, the message alone.
Right.
Motivational. Excuse me. Burp.
Woo! Still Learning featuring Herm Lewis. I gotta get back in my coffee bag. I think I've yawned at least twice during the last 5 episodes.
I was about to.
Oh, I saw it.
The word yawn.
I saw it.
But I turned it into a breath.
I saw it.
Sure. Hey. Man. Cardo got wine. Yes. Shh. Man.
I know that was about to be fire.
Oh yeah.
I probably gave him one more point than he deserved, but I feel like he earned it because he put in mad work this year. When you put in work, you get the benefit of the doubt.
Game recognized game.
But I will say this though, that's Still Learning. That's a green.
Still learning.
That's a green for me.
Yes, sir. Herm Lewis, yeah. Nah, you should really listen to this joint though. You got 1,
Wait,
2,
move your hand.
3, 4, 5 to 3. 5 greens, 3 blues.
Oh, so yeah, I ended up with a 21 out of 24. That's not what you were about to do, but I'm just in my mind. The total number of points possible are 24. So you ended up with 21 out of 24, which is probably like a 2-6. Let's do the math.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Ooh, that boy get good with that guesstimation.
Yeah.
Guesstimation.
There it is.
I've been studying math since.
There you go.
Let me see that McLaren, my guy.
Huh?
Let me see that McLaren.
That's the humble. I don't know. What model is this? 650.
Yellow, a good yellow
Oh
McLaren.
no, that's not a 650.
What
That's
is
a MP412C.
Yeah,
the OG,
yeah,
the first,
yeah.
the coupe,
Word.
the love.
I think they're
body.
all. Oh, except now they have the GT. Yeah, Cruise USA. The good. It was a 2.6 1/4.
Yeah,
2.6. That's a strong outing.
very strong. 8 songs too. See,
Output.
so we were saying earlier, this was 8 songs and got a 2.6. Busta's was 22 songs and got a 2.2. Had Busta cut it down to 8 songs.
The 22 track album
Yeah,
got a
the 22
2.1.
was a 2.1.
The 26 track album.
So he had to
got
add
a
4 more
2.2.
songs to get a 2.2. So he had 26 songs and got a 2.2 because when you just have that many songs on a project,
You gonna miss.
you're gonna miss. It's like shooting a
That's
lot.
interesting though. I was thinking about that too because in basketball though, if you're missing, you got to keep shooting.
You do, but you're still gonna end the game with a shit percentage if you're off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you still might get the points. But look Russ's games, he's 30% with 50 points, and he was like, "Oh my god,
Not
triple double." It's
Russ.
like this nigga has been throwing the ball at the rim at this point.
Yeah. Imagine if you did that for us. Dribble down, like hit somebody right across the. just baseball pass right at the rim.
That would be amazing. There needs to be somebody that's like super nice,
Yeah.
like on some Boondocks. The episode. Have you ever seen the episode of Boondocks where Riley was crazy with the handles, but he could not shoot or score the ball at all?
No.
There needs to be something like that, where somebody's like the ultimate facilitator point guard.
Dude, I feel like that's everybody in the hood before high school.
Oh yeah,
Everybody's mad handles, can't shoot.
mad. The OC defender handles the assist man, runs the floor, but the second it's time for him to shoot, literally just throws it backwards or something.
Right off the rim.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that's why.
It's
That's when you
truly
gotta.
amazing.
That's why in high school, you run those same squads, but you get your mans from the other side of town that only shoots.
Oh yeah. Or you just gotta have the homie.
Just spot up B.
You just gotta know that one person that can shoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or if you like me,
Get in the gym,
yes. But also
but also
if you like me,
if you're
you
like
running
Reek.
you run the pickups, you build a team around yourself like a GM. You smell me, because
Yeah.
everything is business. So you know what you do. You watch, you survey the scene. You're
Survey.
like, oh look, he's fat. He sets solid screens.
Yo.
I don't need him to get back that fast because the winning big man's team, the winning team, that their big man, he ain't that tough. So I don't really need him to be super nice. I just need him to set solid screens, and he'll hit 1 3 out of 5. I can take that.
Big man shouldn't be shooting no threes.
He shouldn't, but we in LA Fitness. There are no positions in LA Fitness.
You right.
Everybody's a point guard until
You got that one
the
man
real
that,
point guard.
that one
picks the
man that
ball up.
only runs from wing to wing,
Yo, yeah.
like he's playing offense on both teams.
Or like he's doing a shooting drill.
Yeah.
And it's like,
That's
brother,
it.
this is a game. What are you doing?
I remember
But
one
no.
time I played this dude at Washington Sports Club. He had to be like 6'6", and I always tell my nephew when you're defending. I saw this picture of Shane Battier. Somebody was shooting a jumper, and he had the base of his fingers an inch from dude's nose, right? Because a lot of times when you try to close out on a shooter, everybody jumps, make those fouls. But if you no one's gonna out jump your hand.
Yeah.
So if you come with the hand out, if they pump fake, your hand's there, and they can't just blow by. And dude, he was like 6'6", mad brolic, had a wetter. But I ended up beating him because I kept doing that, and the whole time he was getting mad. He's like, I keep missing. I don't understand why I'm missing. In my mind, I'm
Can't
like,
see.
cause you can't see, my nigga.
It's like that iconic
you
possession.
blind.
There's an iconic possession I remember when the Knicks were playing the Lakers and Melo was guarding Kobe. and I remember they slowed it down because Melo's. It was before Kobe even was shooting. He was in triple threat position, but Melo's hand stayed in Kobe's face the entire time he's dribbling. So Kobe's trying to get open, and Melo's hand is. It was amazing because it was like Melo kept his hand there the entire time, like didn't touch his face at all. And that proved to me that Melo is really a defender. Like don't say Melo can't play defense.
Refuses to do it
because and there was a great point about this. Every team that Melo played on, he was it, like the factor, but he was never to that. Think about it.
That's an excuse not to play defense?
No. I'm saying when I say he was it, like he was like their only winning chance on every team. Like he was on like every team he's played on besides Portland.
I see what you're saying.
Like when it comes down to it, we need you at the end no matter what. Given that, he's been like the OC, like ever since he came out of Syracuse, he's had the ridiculous green light for offense.
I know, but here's my thing, right?
And it's like if you give him that, and then you don't have nobody start to help him, then it's like, damn. If I don't put points on, I can stop motherfuckers as much as I want. But if y'all can't score, then it just like
but he also is not. So my criticism of Melo was always this. After 2 or 3 years, I realized he has superstar talent.
It's racing. It sounds amazing.
All night. Superstar talent, but role player mentality. And once I came to that conclusion, I was like, I can't. You know me. I'm just like, he's trash. And what are you talking about? And then when he finally accepted the fact that will be better as a second, third option, and just plays that role, he was able to contribute a ton because again, he has a superstar skill, but he doesn't have the leadership part, which is the mental game. And that's why even when he was no one else around him ever thrived because he didn't know how to lead.
It was because he was straight off being.
So was AI.
Yes, but AI was a point guard, meaning that he had to lead. Like basically, his position was based around leading.
I mean, that's
he
fine.
He was a scoring leader, but he was a leader.
The reason is irrelevant. The point is that he had
I see what you're saying.
The role player mentality, and I just knew like there was somewhere he was playing. If he just would have accepted coming off the bench, maybe like 3 or 4 years sooner, he probably would have had a chip because he still would have come off getting he would have been like Jamal Crawford, but on steroids because he could have had starters minutes, but his mentality wasn't there.
But here's because I was watching Gilbert Arenas' podcast. He was talking about this and he brought this point up about what I was trying to say about him getting the green light off the rip, like being a rookie. And then he capitalized on being this Hall of Fame offensive threat since like his 3rd year in the league.
Yeah.
But he's always been the main option on the team. He's had a bevy of coaches. He's had a few like great coaches. And he's had a few coaches. Yeah. But a point that he brought up was when it's hard for a non-championship winning coach to come to a Hall of Fame level player and tell him he needs to bring it down. Like you have to focus on something else other than this Hall of Fame thing that you've been doing and asked to do your entire career. And it's not, to Melo's point, it's the coaches not holding him accountable because their leadership isn't to the point. So then he gets to a point where nobody has had that conversation with him at all, or they've been too afraid to have it, and they've been having it behind his back. Yeah. And he even brought up to the point where he was like, I'm asking people, what do you want from me? And he's like, no, you're doing good. You're doing good. And then I get cut, and it's like, nobody's giving me anything to work with.
See, that's whole shit.
Yeah, that's like that point. What you said, I agree with. To it, like, if it's like, all right, Melo,
get your teammates involved.
Yeah, it's like, come off the bench, get your teammates involved. But if no one is telling you specifically, we need you to be a little bit more rounded, then it's like, I'm getting buckets. I know for a fact I'm getting buckets. We're in these games because I'm getting buckets. I'm not going to stop getting buckets.
Yeah.
Y'all got to help me.
I think that's probably an assumption on the coach's part that he will figure out how to make his game effective on his own.
Yeah.
But to your point, I'm already effective. But it's like back to my superstar mentality thing. It's like, yes, he's effective, but you like we're not winning. Like
Yeah,
we're
and
in games, we're winning games. But we're not winning what matters the most.
And that's the difference between superstars and champions. Champions, think about Kobe. He knew he was putting up buckets, but Kobe, upon himself, took reflections like, all right, I need to be more of a I need to facilitate more. I
Yeah.
can get buckets. Shaq is gone. I don't have that partner in crime no more, so I need teammates. Because Kobe had his moments, like where he went on a shooting fucking boycott in one of the games. He was like, fuck the team. I'm not going to score. And it like got swept, and it was like, Kobe, you can't do that. Like,
which I thought
can't
was
do that.
was so corny.
It was corny,
But
but
they weren't gonna win anyway. Like
Yeah.
they weren't gonna go that far in the playoffs either way. But it just, I'm just not gonna shoot. Y'all shoot, because y'all think I don't need to be shooting. Like, bro,
That was younger Kobe.
That's just extra high level petty.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
extra.
young-
Just
yeah.
y'all shoot.
Yeah, that's young petty Kobe. And then he grew up, got Pau Gasol, started speaking Spanish.
Yeah,
Well, he was always speaking Spanish. He was
Yeah.
born in Italy. But yeah, that's the difference, I would say. But also, Kobe had Phil. So even if Phil never had that specific conversation, they probably had conversations
they did.
along the lines of
he said
shit
that
like
when he got drafted. Maybe not rookie year, but pretty. Well, he was still young. He went to Phil and said, "Oh, I'm ready to lead this team."
And Phil's like, no, you're not.
What he said was, "Well, they're not ready to follow you." And it's like, oh,
Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah,
that's a good one.
That's what I say. Phil just say
That's a
some
good one.
profound shit and then just
Yeah.
walk away, and then you got to think about it.
Yeah,
And then if you think about it hard enough, then you'll understand.
right. That's that Zen.
Exactly. And in Melo's case, it's like they're ready to follow you, but you're not leading. But no one's asking you to lead. So
Yeah.
you just being you.
Yeah, that sucks.
It does suck because it's one of those situations
But then, like,
where
you're
no one's
best
being
friends
honest with each
like
other.
LeBron and D Wade, and they're not telling you that. Because I know, like, you know me, if we were both in the league and I'm watching you play, I'd be like, Rico, if you're doing what you're doing, you're not gonna win.
True. I mean, true.
I
That
feel
is
like
true.
if you're not, it's like when you walk around all day and in 9 hours, and then one person like, yo, you got cheese on your lip. And you're like, yo, how long has this been here? Nobody else cares about me enough to tell me about the cheese on my lip. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's wild.
It might be a little bit different though. Like when you in season, especially, you know how cold Melo is, and it's like, I'm not really trying to play Melo in the playoffs. Let me let him
mean,
figure that one out.
I hear you, but you
I don't
know,
think that's the case, but yeah,
I want
understand.
to win. I want my folks to win, and then if I have to beat you to win, I'm not gonna let you live it down.
Oh yeah,
But
of course.
if you beat me, I don't expect you to let me live it down either. We
Of
just gonna have to
course.
play 1-on-1 till we can't move.
But to that point, Bron kind of had the same issue.
What you
Bron
mean?
never had a good coach. He never like the shit that Bron was struggling with. He had to kind
Which
of
is why
figure
I feel
out
like he
on his
still doesn't
own.
get enough credit.
Oh,
He
he
never
doesn't.
had a
He never will
like
get
a
enough
legendary
credit.
coach. But
That- Bron
coach
won't get the credit he deserves until he's like 5
Dead
years
and
removed from the league.
dead and
Like,
gone.
and then people are really sitting here like,
until after he wins a championship with Bronny, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
people will be like, "Wait a minute, okay, this is let's
that's like-
stop and reflect for a second."
this motherfucker has literally done everything. But yeah, Bron's not going to get the credit he deserves until he's out the league for a
Yeah,
minute.
he makes it look too easy.
He makes it look too easy, and like
That's-
a lot of
that's
he
great
does
news.
so much that a lot of stuff just gets like he'll break a record and it'll just be like Bron broke a
That's
record.
my favorite. He had 26 points, 9 assists, 7 boards. He didn't play that well. What?
Yeah, it's
That's
like
career.
not,
That's career numbers for anybody else.
the crazy thing is those are his career numbers. Like
That's what I'm saying. Like
regular season.
he puts that up and it's nothing to write about. But let somebody else get it. It's dang, but
Yeah, it's like he's
Yeah.
making the move into an elite scoring
I'm saying
player.
he doesn't set the bar so. That's what trips me out. He set the bar so high that if he doesn't win a championship, then everybody talks shit about him. And then when he does win a championship, it's always the fix. So it's like you're betraying your belief in his greatness by saying him having 30 points and 10 boards is whatever. It's like and that's goes back to what I've said in many other episodes, that a lot of people be saying stuff and don't really know what else they're saying when they say these things.
It's because the shit they be saying be rooted in some issue that they
Nonsense.
personally have, or just some personal issue they have. Probably they was a
give them
fan,
the-
and then
That's
probably
what
shit
they
like
get.
they was a fan, and then Bron ruined their team.
Yeah.
Bron be humiliating people on the court, like on the low key tip, but it be like blatant. Just no one says nothing about it.
What do you mean?
Like he has no respect for Russell Westbrook as like a basketball player.
No,
Maybe as a man, but not as a basketball player. He be sunning the shit out of
I
Russell
mean
Westbrook.
that's what you're supposed to do. If I'm
No, but like he goes out of his way to make sure that it's Russell Westbrook.
does he? I know he got that dunk on him.
He got
And-
the dunk. He be blocking his shit. Russ was trying to say something to him, and Bron was like, no. Russ started talking like it was a game. He was like, y'all better watch out for me. And Bron's just like, you're funny, Russ. Let's check the ball. like Bron be disrespecting like
Yeah.
but it'd be the humble like king disrespect. Like
Yeah.
think about what he said to
Like
Gilbert.
I'm not even gonna dignify this with a response. I know what you.
Think about what he said to Gilbert when Gilbert missed them 2 free throws. It was like back in the day when Gilbert was like in his prime.
Yeah, I remember
Gil
the story. I
Zero.
can't remember what he said though.
Gil was like, Bron walked up to him at the free throw line and just tapped him. He's like, I just want you to know if you miss these 2 free throws, we win the game. And then just walked off.
Didn't he miss him?
He missed both. But the crazy thing is they was down 2. The Cavs were down.
Yeah.
So he was like, if you miss these 2 free throws, we win the game.
Uh,
No, they were down 3. That
yeah.
was the fun. They were down 3 because what's his name checked in, I think, Eric Snow or somebody checked in
Yeah.
that hadn't played for like 4 games and hit a corner 3 to send it to overtime, and then the Cavs won. But it was just like the fact that he just calmly walked over to him. He's like, I just want you to know if you miss these 2 free throws, we win in the game. Bet. And like gave him like the bet, like good luck. And then like jogged back to his mission. Like Bron is fucking he's sick. He's a sick dude.
Yeah.
But the fuck you gonna say to him? He's
Nothing.
6'9", 250,
Can't say nothing.
and he's an agile 250.
Is he too? Is he?
He's
is
like
he 250 now?
245. He's probably in the 240.
Because I
range.
remember a couple years ago he was like 270 plus, and then he slimmed down a little bit. I don't know how.
Yo,
Let's go to the Googles.
I know he was like, yeah, he was, bruh, think 270 pounds, 6'8", and you're an
Yeah, it's
acrobat.
250. He's listed at 6'9",
He's
6'9", 250.
He's an acrobat the size of a tight
Bus.
end. Yeah, the size of a tight end on the football field.
It's like
but
Megatron.
he moves like, yeah, except he's probably more elusive.
More athletic.
Yeah. Like Megatron is one of them athletes that he's like a gorilla athlete. Like his athleticism is just harsh and rugged. That's how I look at football athletes. They're athletic and they can play multiple sports, but like they'll be the harshest, they'll be the Ron Artest of all those sports.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Like-
I bet football players are probably the strongest, but I think of all major sports, I think basketball players are the best athletes.
No, yeah, they're the most athletic because you're doing everything. In soccer, you're running and kicking.
Yeah, so and
headbutts.
soccer players always have the best shape.
They're in the best shape. Football players are the strongest because you're constantly running into each other at full speed, so you need those protective
Collision.
layers of muscle and all that shit.
You know,
and
there's
fat.
a league where it's no pads.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I've seen people get laid. I was like,
I don't know.
wow. But
See,
it's, I mean,
why
it's like
does
rugby
that?
though.
You know why that exists? CTE.
Or just folks just didn't make it to the actual league and don't feel like spending money on pads and washing them and stuff.
So I'm gonna run into you as hard as I used to run into you with pads, but with no pads, and now I'm a grown man.
They're it's one of those things like where when you have pads, you're willing to do a little more, and if you don't have pads, your body's not gonna allow, like your mind's not gonna allow your body to go that extra. Like
Some of them
you're gonna have
hits.
no. Trust me, I've seen some of the hits, but I'm just saying, it's you take a little bit you take a little bit off. At least I would imagine, because rugby there's no pads.
Yeah, and you see niggas walking around with the cauliflower ears and dents in their heads and stuff. I had a couple friends that played rugby. Destroyed his shoulder, ended his sports career. Yeah, no, that's like bare knuckle fighting.
Yo, have you seen that BKFC?
I tried not to watch it.
Yo, one time I turned
seen
into
a
one.
couple of them,
There was
I
a
don't
close
like
up on
it.
the camera, and like dude was mixing the man up. Well, it's a what they call the squared circle.
Yeah,
but
it's like
the camera zoomed in, and it was just blood splattering on the glass, and I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah, we're going back to gladiator sports. It's getting weird. I don't like it. That shit is
bread
aggressive.
and circus.
At least with boxing, it's like
Bread and circus. You should look that up.
bread and circus.
Yep.
What is that?
Well, it used to be the name of a grocery store, but it
Ew.
came out of something that I want to say. I'm blanking right now, but one of the emperors of Rome, it might have been Julius Caesar, was talking about bread and circus, and it was that as long as you give the population bread and circus, which is food and entertainment, you can do whatever you want. and that's what the gladiator stuff was about. People were in just ridiculous poverty, didn't have anything, but as long as they could go watch the gladiators,
And
they
eat.
were good.
Yeah, makes sense. It's like sports.
Tell me
teams.
that's not the NFL.
I was about to say that's literally the NFL. Motherfuckers be broke, come home from being fired at work, but I got them season pass.
Not even that. I got the replica jersey and the poster on the wall,
And I got a
and
pack
I'm
of
screaming.
Corona, and I got a pack of Coronas in the fridge.
Pack
I'm
of
at the
Rona?
game.
Right.
I got the best seat, motherfucker. My couch is comfortable. You ever sat on it? No,
One of my brothers said that football is not actually fun to watch in the stadium
it's not.
because you can't see anything.
You can't.
Yeah.
I've been to one football game. I remember how awful it was.
Mm.
And we had quote unquote good seats. Like we
Yeah.
were behind the goal post, not like right on the joint, but like close
Remember,
enough to where.
Where were we? When we lived in Minnesota, we saw the Lions play when Barry was still around. We were at like 50-yard line. Great. I was mad young, so I don't remember so much.
I mean, you gotta think NBA 94 feet. It's like, all right, if I'm sitting at one point, I don't really gotta turn my head to see the whole field or the whole court. I can just look down and just let my eyes kind of wander a little
True.
head to. Football is 100 yards. It gets to a point where no matter where you are, the people are a distance away down the field.
Right.
So it's only so much you can see. And also, similar to baseball, everybody in the crowd is violently drunk. Only this time, it's a sport where contact is applauded. So the fans are
right.
screaming, "Kill him with fire!" Ah! Arguing with each other. Motherfuckers is fighting, getting kicked out.
With fire.
Oh, yeah. Kill him with fire. Baseball is better because you be drunk, but it's like sunbathing while a game is going on downstairs.
My favorite thing about baseball is the trick plays when the baseman be getting the runners out.
Oh, yeah.
Like catch the ball, catch, do the fake throw,
Yep.
and be like,
And we just be standing
out.
there. And it's always funny because they always look at him like stupid for a couple of seconds. Like,
Yeah.
you don't even know what's about to happen. And dude's like, what? It's like,
so my foot never left the bag.
and it's like, I saw you. Get out of here. And he's like, yo, you sly dog, you.
Yeah.
But yeah, football games suck to go to because they don't move as fast as they do on TV. TV is a bunch of cuts. It makes you think, oh,
And commercials.
play, it make you think, all right, play, huddle, 2-second huddle, boom, back. Nah, it'd be like 5 minutes in between every play. Like, because everybody got to get up and they take their time getting up.
Yeah.
They take their time getting up.
I would too if I
Them
just got
320
smashed.
and then you got a 330-pound dude just laying on you. He don't even know how he got down here.
Yo.
'Cause somebody just pushed him. And then it's just like, yo, I can't get up unless y'all help.
That always tripped me out when there's a pile.
Yeah.
Yo, you want the ball, but then everyone from both teams is on top of you.
And then niggas are just diving on top just to show their commitment to the team because they know they're 2 plays away from getting cut.
But also, if they're on the other team and they saw you get it, they just gonna squeeze it out. Because I think it was one announcer said it doesn't matter who jumps on the ball. It's whoever the strongest person is at the bottom of the pile. That's who wins.
Nah, yeah.
So that's probably why they pile on, just to give whoever a chance. And you just in there, you're wrestling with 1,000 pounds of men on your back. Like, bro, I'll be on the kick return team.
Yeah, and that'd be the scariest. Let you be a punt returner.
Smash.
And you fumble the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
Shit, these motherfuckers are running 20-something miles per hour at you. Full speed.
Yeah.
And they're trying to hurt you. They're not trying to hurt you, but they're trying to
Yeah,
knock you
yeah.
unconscious.
Yeah. Get the snot bubbles.
I seen one where dude accidentally hit cuz. Knocked him
Yeah.
Khabib hit him. Like out.
Khabib don't even strike. He just choke you out.
But the tackle
Yeah.
was a Khabib tackle and a McGregor punch. Not McGregor. McGregor hits hard, but he don't hit like
He
who
hits.
hits Ngannou.
He
There
hits
we
like
go.
yo. Some of
His
it don't
knockouts
even
are
make. It seems
terrifying.
like he doesn't even fight. Like he doesn't know the science or art of fighting. He's just like, oh, bell went off, cool, I'm swinging.
You know, that's funny. I feel like he's the opposite
What do you mean?
in the sense of he's been so tried in his life that he's the master fighter. He might not be a master fighter in the field of MMA, but like he's not gonna lose a fight.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. But it's not because he has all his technical ability. It's just, oh, we're gonna rumble. Like, I want it more. You're not gonna take this from me. So he's just trying to knock folks out.
But he's like patient though. He doesn't just come
Is
out
he?
swinging stupid. Like
Oh,
he'll wait. Like he tries to, but once niggas start swinging on him and he catches that first, once
Yeah.
he catches you, he goes into gorilla mode.
yeah.
And then you're out. You're done. because that's what happened to Ngannou. That's what happened to the like German black
talk
dude.
about Rosenstrike.
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
As soon as he catches you once, and it's like I smell blood.
Yeah. I think Mac is more like a surgical striker. Like he sees you, and he'll get you with that, but he's just waiting for it.
You know how hard you have to hit a 200 and something pound man for him to lift off the ground only from your punch?
Yo, that's some anime shit.
That's what he did. Francis Ngannou. He hit him with an uppercut. That nigga jumped.
Wait, that's what who did to Francis Ngannou?
No, that's what Francis Ngannou did to Overeem.
Oh,
He hit him with that uppercut. He jumped. He was in the air for a half a second.
Yeah,
And he's
yeah.
flattened out and stiffed up like a board. That is not a punch you want to get hit with.
no, it's not.
And the crazy thing is, I don't even like. It was just like in swings. Like he just
Yeah, like
some Tom and Jerry flattened like a board.
My man Tank Javante last week.
He has the eraser.
He's just waiting there.
It was funny because they was like, oh,
Bang!
It's funny when they say that because to what I said about when he used to get in, I read I heard somewhere. It was accredited. It wasn't like a random person. It was on television, so it was a good source.
All right.
But dude was saying that when he used to being in middle school and coming up in Baltimore, like
Yeah.
whatever school he was in, whatever program he was in, I guess it was troubled youth type thing. So they was saying whenever niggas got in trouble, you had to box everybody in the gym. Like,
oh yeah,
everybody.
Yeah. You were saying that the other
the
day.
person that you was having the beef with, probably the teacher, probably the friends and stuff. You just had to box everybody.
Mm.
So, and you got to think about that. That's you going against 8 fresh fighters or 12 fresh fighters. Like, when you come up like that, you don't just lose a fight.
There's a competition like that too. It's like team boxing.
I've seen that.
And it's 7 dudes, and then just one dude goes up until he gets knocked out, and whoever has the most team left at the end wins.
I've seen that.
Who comes up with this stuff?
People
That might actually be like a cultural, like traditional cultural type of competition.
Because when I saw it, I was like, oh, black people about to take this shit over. So you telling me niggas could just run up?
Squad?
Yeah, squads? Everybody's getting snuck.
No, but it's one at a time though.
That's
what I'm saying. So it's like 7 people, and then the first 2 line up. So cool, I knock him out. Next 2 comes up, I might get him, and then okay, let's say I get knocked out, and it goes like that.
Oh no! I've seen the one where it's literally a squad of 5 on 5, and they hit the bell, and all 5 just run at each other. That's a league. That's a thing that exists. And you wear uniforms, like it's like red team versus blue team. They have like MMA gloves and
It's like gang wars.
Yeah, but it looked hilarious because literally it's a brawl. It's a brawl. There's no MMA going on. There's no technique going on because you're just running up and it's just like it's just crazy. There's some crazy sports out here, man.
Yeah.
There's some crazy sports. I like cars. I enjoy vehicles.
As do I. All right. Well, it's about that time, my good man.
It is. It's so hard to say goodbye, but I'm tired as hell. Ooh.
Good night, y'all.
Stay black. Don't do no crazy shit if the election don't go the way you want it to. Please. The world ain't over. We still got years to go. So, stay black.